dun. Hello, my name is Yvonne. I am so excited to have you here with me. Honestly, I'm choosing to create these videos as a form of talking therapy. A few days ago, I posted a question box in my Instagram to let you ask me questions, any personal questions you've ever had, or questions about my healing journey. I am currently healing from a motor vehicle accident that I went through along with my family. And I know that a lot of people are curious about that and such. I'm pretty open about it. But you know, I'm curious as to what you want to know. Go get comfortable, get cozy, and just hang out with me for a little bit. Let's talk, okay? I will definitely need to create a video just for this because it's long. The question is, share your spiritual journey. Oh my gosh, I could go on forever and ever. But just to be really quick about it, I grew up in a Christian household, right? But I wouldn't say that my spiritual journey began that way. My spiritual began during college. I went through a phase of my life where I just started questioning everything and I didn't believe in anything. I went to complete zero. It took me going through a women's retreat through my church. I decided to go, and that's when my spiritual journey began. I had literally a face-to-face encounter with God and felt God's presence, and that's when my actual spiritual journey began. I do not believe in religion, right? I think there are a bunch of religions. I believe in relationship with God. I believe on having that communication. Like I said, I would have to make a whole video just on that because it's something that I definitely want to talk about. There are a lot of us who grew up in Christian homes and are just kind of giving these ideas but never experience the depth of God, the true surrender to God and what it really is. It's a journey that never ends. But I would definitely like to talk more about this topic, but it's kind of hard. I can't really answer it fully right now. Someone asked, are you nervous about driving? Or how do you feel about being in cars? I have not driven yet because I do not have full range of motion in my neck. I can't, turn fully. It would not be safe for me to drive. The first time I got in the car, Anton was driving his truck, and it was definitely very nerve-wracking. I felt like he was going so fast. I felt like cars were just zooming by just really quickly, and I kept looking at Anton's speed and he was, driving speed limit. However, I felt like we were going so fast. I felt like cars around me were going so fast. I said many times, I said I would never get in a small car ever, ever, ever again. But I actually did, and I was totally fine. Definitely, I am more aware of my surroundings when, once upon a time, I could kind of just, sit in the passenger seat and just kind of chill out, enjoy the drive, be, relaxed. I haven't experienced that yet, obviously, right? I'm more just, aware of my surroundings and making sure that my friend isn't speeding. My antennas are definitely up and, What's one thing this hardship recovery has made you realize, appreciate, changed your journey? Just brought a whole another layer of intimacy. And it's made me realize how much I love to dance because it's the one thing I miss so much. I miss just being able to move when I want to move. I use dance as therapy, when I'm feeling heavy or stagnant or anxious or just nervous about something or restless. I dance it out, I move it out. So to not be able to do that, not only does my body physically feel stagnant, but energy inside of me feels just stuck. Who is my biggest influence in my life? Number one, my mom, my siblings. My mom is amazing. I always share this story with people. But something that really shaped me as a child, I just clearly remember that my mom would pray for me before I would go to school. She'd hold my hands, or sometimes would just verbally say it when she was driving me. She'd say, there is a light There is a ring of light around you, and absolutely nothing can happen to you. So, when you're told that as a little kid, that there's a light around you, as a child, you take things so literal. So I would literally believe that there were angels around me, that there was a light around me protecting me, that nothing can happen to me. So I always felt really safe. I love Frida. I think that Frida was and is a beautiful force in existence. Definitely, absolutely, even through the accident. Just thinking about Frida's story and reading and doing research and watching Frida documentaries, it kept me inspired. It helped me keep going. She handled pain in such a beautiful way. She was able to so gracefully and elegantly channel pain into creativity. And she inspired me, and that's what I would literally do in the hospital room. I bought myself and my brother an art easel, like a to-go easel, and I would just paint my heart out. I just distracted myself by reading, researching, staying busy. I had to stay busy. If I wouldn't have stayed busy, I think that I would have gone a little bit crazy, to be honest. How did you meet Anton? How did you find such a perfect match? We met at work, we met through work. What's really beautiful and something I really appreciate about us is that we didn't dive right into a relationship at all. We didn't even start dating right away, right? We were just flirty with each other. He'd come to my desk, I would purposely walk by his, Honestly, he is my perfect match. A question that was asked a lot was, how do I remain so positive? Honestly, it's a part of my personality. It really is, because it's my default. I don't have to try to be positive. I really don't. I really just am. I don't know what I do to stay so positive. I really don't. Definitely, there are days where my energy is low. I feel a little uninspired. I put on some good music. The typical, the usual things that you would think to do. I put some music on, I drink a tea, stay hydrated, I move my body. I love and I get so inspired by learning about someone's creative process, seeing them create these beautiful garments, put on a fashion show, wrap it up, and start again for the next season. Something about fashion documentaries to me is just so inspiring. During my hospital stay, I did have to be really intentional about how I started every day. I'd wake up, I'd be in bed, because I couldn't move at all. I literally could not move. So I broke my pelvis in various places. I broke my femur, I dislocated a few discs, broke a few ribs. I had an external fixator. It's basically a few rods that kind of stick out. They were attached to my bone. But because it was my pelvis, I couldn't move. I literally had to be in bed all day, every day. It was exactly 100 days of not leaving a bed. There were so many waves to it. The beginning was really hard. My mom and brother were in induced comas, and I had no idea how long I would be hospitalized. And as the days kept going, it would get harder and harder and harder, because it was just another day and another day. And what's so tough, that it wasn't just me hospitalized, It was not just like I'm hospitalized and I could have my family around me and all I have to focus on was myself. No, I was focusing on myself, but also thinking about how's my mom doing, how's my brother doing. I would just say, I cannot do this by myself. God, please give me the strength that I need today. I'm always in pain. I've been in pain since the accident. There's never been a day where I have just been normal like I used to be. I am definitely in pain. I'm in pain right now. want to get up. I just want to get up and do something. Like, someone asked about what's changed. Once upon a time, I was quick. Basically, I could do things. I could do this. I can do that. I can go here. I can go there. Da 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 da. Now it's like, I'm gonna do this, and I'm gonna do this really slowly because I physically cannot do it any quicker. And I'm gonna go there, but to go there, I need to plan it because I cannot just get up and go, right? It's just my quality of life is not what it used to be. I need talking therapy, and this is it. It doesn't get any better than this. I love this. I love this. I really feel like I'm talking to you. I'm talking to you. How do you still love life even after what you've been through? Just because I went through something super dark, personally, does not make me look at life with a dark lens. Life is full of ups and downs. I love life the same, if not even more. I love being alive. I love existing right now. I love being me right here, right now. I really do. I really enjoy it. I like being a human. This existence is short term, and I know that. I know that I'm not here forever. You're not here forever. None of us are, right? So I choose to enjoy my life regardless of what happens. This was a lot of fun. This was a lot of fun. This is my form of therapy right now, so thank you so much for being with me. It was really enjoyable, and I feel good. I feel lighter than I did when I first began, so that's amazing. Thank you so much. Drive safe, be safe, have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day.